believe we've got something like 2 chapters remaining. Still tons of mystery left to solve, right? Like, perhaps the biggest thing that we want to know is what the heck is going on? Why is Sissel apparently a bad guy who's being possessed by someone that can still like hang out in the past? Missile. Like a dog buddy. Let's hurry up and go save Miss Camilla. Sounds good, Peter. Let's get over there post haste. Curious if there's actually a time limit here. Probably not. That would be crazy. Need to get dog out of the way. Might have to do some shenanigans to get Sissel where he needs to go. Huh. Okay. So we probably have to swap the baseball. Let's try this real quick. Try swapping these and see what happens. That's clever. That's a cool little puzzle. I like that. Alright, we gotta get the dog out of there for a minute. We don't want to swap these. Or these. Hey Manok, thanks for the host. How you been? So we should go this way now. And then I think we want to do the opposite, right? We want these to get swapped now? Yeah. That's such a cool concept. Thank you. Bad feeling about this. Answer it fast. Yeah, I'm on it. Calm down. Here we go. Just in time. I was gonna say, can they hear us through the phone? I didn't think so. The manipulator being, he's currently in Sissel's body, right, E10? Yeah, it's a cool game. I like novel puzzle solutions. It feels satisfying when you figure them out. Oh god. I think we should throw in another exclamation point, Lynne died. Good opening of the stream, huh? Called the junkyard while they were docked so that Sissel and Miss could get there by phone. Yeah, I kind of like having Jowd on her side. He's very, like, savvy, right? He's using the ghost powers of me and the dog in the most clever possible way. We haven't exactly had a Yagami light in possession of these powers so far, and Jowd's probably the closest thing to it. That's right, because Missile saved her, they can talk. I don't know if that means that she has unlimited ability to speak with ghosts in general, or if she can only talk with the dog. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, I can do the command. What's up? Better do something about the detective lady. No kidding. Looks like we can't. We have saved her before, so I mean, I guess that it was under the guise of saving the dog that we saved her, so I don't know that we could have interacted with her before Missel's little adventure in the park. Fell asleep in the trunk. Are you playing Phoenix or just not classic? Is it normal, I think it's called? I played it on normal. I thought that was pretty fair. Phoenix might be a little too easy. Classic is, I mean, honestly, the way I play Classic in Fire Emblem is to restart the game if anybody dies, so playing on normal is strictly just time saving. Yeah, that seems very reasonable. Doing the same thing in my playthrough. Hey, Game Saucer, how you been? Okay. We're gonna go try to save Lynne, who has died for the 5th time. Oh my god. Turn this wheel to get down to her, right? Way to drown, Lynne. Jeez. She's just so chipper about being dead again. Yeah, me too. There's still a lot of unanswered questions. Radio transmitter. Cavanella fired into with a bullet. Man in red took a boat out to sea from a small harbor in the edge of town. Jowd and I managed to secretly stay away on this boat. Escaped on the submarine with him when it surfaced. Jowd and I decided to split up. There, see. This game is pretty good about recapping. It kind of can be jarring when you're just playing the game in one sitting, but it's certainly nice when you take a little break between chapters. Phoenix does this too. They'll like do a flashback to something that happened like 10 minutes ago. But yeah, it helps a lot if you put the game down for a week and come back. Yeah, let's just see for ourselves. Puzzles are starting to get pretty tricky. So Camilla's down here on the submarine. Whoa! Uh-oh. Manipulators in Camilla. Uh-oh. Spooky, spooky. We know the manipulator, well, we're quite sure the manipulator possessed Lynne in the first place and shot Sissel. So I guess that whole thing makes sense. The fact that Sissel's body was being used really isn't all that surprising. It's that the manipulator was already acting when Sissel died and was responsible for Sissel's death and has been using Sissel's corpse. But the thing that's strange is that Sissel did exist like 10 years ago when there was this event where like a meteor fell from the sky and interrupted a crime. Involved Lynne's life being saved. But the manipulator claims to be related to that incident, 10 years ago with the meteor. Even though it seems like Sissel's ghost is a separate entity, so we still have to kind of figure out what's going on with that. Suspect Ray, the lamp at the beginning of the game that told us how all this shit works. Although that could be a red herring. I think you're supposed to suspect him at this point. Execution. What happened? Hey, Andrea. Happy Friday. How you doing? Oh, I see. So she saved Camilla even though she was possessed, which makes sense. Bring you back to life again. You didn't have to add the again part. Actually, yes, I did. Just a matter of fact. Alright. Cause of death this time was that mysterious explosion. It's like a shot of vitamins. Let's do this thing. Finding clues is like a dose of minerals. Is this the meaning of minerals? Oh, no dog in this one. Interesting. Okay. Shit's gonna change soon enough. Now, while she's getting up, we can't ghost or trick. It's good that they sometimes limit you, so you're not doing something mid-cutscene, you know? I think we're gonna have to pop into the gun when she gets close enough. Okay, no worries, Andrea. Yeah, they have separate networks at Andrea's lab. Like, if you're not a US citizen, you can't use the same network as all the other US citizens. Doesn't matter how trusted you are. Let's listen to what's going on the phone here. Sea recipe off the hook. Oh, interesting. Do it yourself. I can't trick the phone off the hook. She's suggesting that that's gonna be the solution, though. Let me try turning these and see what happens. Knock the phone off here. There we go. Beautiful. Who's to say that's not how I planned it? Oh man, there's another blue meanie guy. Go there. I don't think there's anything we can do inside of the ship proper. These guys are probably the cause of the explosion. Are restless ghosts on board? Yes, in fact there are. I promise to turn over a new leaf. This is pretty similar. Geist is not a puzzle game, it's more of an action game, but kind of same idea. The fate of this sub has changed slightly. Hey, look at that. Checkpoint. Going through the phone was the important thing to do. Bargaining chip. Here. That's a good question. Temsik being Kismet backwards, Kismet being a word that means destiny. That's the name of the meteor that fell much earlier in the game. What's happening? That's cheating. Oh, interesting. Okay. So if we want to do trick and then pop into it like almost immediately, we want to go up there. There's other valves I can turn, but I don't know if we need to do anything with them just yet. Okay, nothing to do here yet. I guess you could get stuck in that edge if you're not careful. Wait, how did I get here in the first place? We're gonna have to have it in midair. There, that should work. Yeah, that's the ticket. Okay. Let's hit these switches and see what happens. Should do something. Maybe it's an ornament. Maybe. Space Station Silicon Valley, no. Get Lynne to do it for you. Oh, really? What does the valve do? Oh, interesting. What the hell did that do? I'm not even really sure. Huh. I wonder if that's something that we could get into. Let me watch him up here. Oh, the Temsik fragment. It sends it to him. Don't think that's what we wanted to do. Okay. That's the opposite of what we wanted to do, and that's how they're going to blow the place up. Gotcha. Okay. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I think he's just going to trigger it and we're not going to be able to interrupt. This is going to be a cutscene. But now we've kind of learned what causes him to leave, right? And trigger the explosion. The missile. Okay. Is the name of the dog also Missile in the Japanese version? Wonder if that get to keep that joke. Okay. So I don't know what these switches do. Can't get up there at the moment. Try it in the other one. It's gonna launch. True Detective never gives up. We certainly can't get to it here. Turning the valve didn't appear to do anything. Okay, so we'll rewind and try it again with the fate change. There's still plenty of sear points out there. There's no certainty at all over which game is going to win either in the less than 30 or greater than 30 hours category. But the current 30-hour game we're playing is, let's see here. I guess once I get up there, I can't progress further, can I? And I don't really know what that does. It's probably going to be to get onto the Kismet thing. I think I know the solution. It'll be Skies of Arcadia that gets replaced. Okay, now we're going to wait for the Kismet piece to come down here. They're going to drop it. We're going to hook into it while it's on its way. It's coming. There we go. There's a spooky spirit icon on this thing, which is very interesting. Name's also Missile in Japan. Gotcha. Yeah, if it wins. Farewell, sir. Okay, we should be fine to get out of here now, I think. Watch this cutscene. I like the whole bounce the ball up into the ceiling, but possess it mid-jump so you can get to the top. And the blue meanie has a yellow submarine, who's surprised. Also get a lot of Beatles references in the original Earthbound. Yep. Sink the submarine. Over the lever, see what that does. Still find a way to stop it. I hope. Love some of the questions that they ask. We're in the Torpedo this time. Really? Okay. Are they going to be convenient and call this a fate change? Was this really the best move? Okay, so we can stop the gyroscope. Must be pretty heavy. Use the weights to our advantage. Stop the 2 gyroscopes. We can't do anything with the mouse at the moment. Let's try stopping them to see what happens. What does the text say here? No, I don't know how a torpedo works. The fuse in the tip is depressed, so that pushes it all the way towards the detonator button there. Okay, sure. You know a lot, or not. Break this joint. Oh, poor mouse. Okay. Let me get the mouse out of the way, I wonder. Maybe we have to stop the gyroscopes to shake the mouse off. That's my guess. Examine the detonator, but I don't think it's going to tell us anything new. Hey Retro, how you doing? And we might need to put these in out of sync with each other, like stop one up and the other one down. Poor mouse. It's trying everything. Get it to lead. Let's try to stop it. Reverse these here. I think we might have time. Since it said it can make the missile wobble. Yeah, that's not really doing what we want it to do, is it? Try getting this one to wobble too. Almost out of time. We're gonna blow up the submarine. Oh, congratulations! Yeah, Andrea has it off as well. I'll still be streaming. I guess we could just keep hitting this thing to make the mouse give up. I have no idea. There's so few things for me to interact with in this room, right? It's got to be a combination of these, but... And once it grabs it like that, we can't do anything. It's like I can stop and start them is probably important, right? Out of time. It's cool, we'll solve it. We just gotta figure out what we're supposed to do with that rat. Kaboom! Spleesh. Now, I'm curious... That's definitely going to kill the mouse, right? Maybe that's supposed to happen so that we can unpossess the mouse. I guess we'll see. After fate change. I'm not convinced that I have everything necessary inside the missile to progress. Oh, it put me back here. Man, thank you, game. That's kind of you. I already saw this. Unfortunately, the mouse isn't occupied, I don't think, while it's holding the thing up. Like, we can't continue ghost tricking once we trigger this, I don't think. Yeah, see, I can't ghost trick while it's holding it. And I don't think we can just do that a whole bunch of times. The rat is the main focus, actually. Okay, get it to leave. Weights. We must have to use them to our advantage, but in what way, I wonder? I think we've done up, up, and that didn't do anything. Oh, wait, no, I guess it does just have to be up, up. Okay. That's not so complicated. I guess I tried every other possible combination. Oh, is the game volume low? Okay, I can turn that up. Hold up. You know if that helps. Hasn't changed from last week, but... Okay, got it. There we go. Problem? It's not going to blow up the ship, though. That's what matters. Yeah. I was like, well, maybe it's something else. Change everyone's fate, including the rats. We didn't technically get a fate change for going inside the missile, but the game was just being convenient. That's just what missiles do. Oh, missiles back. Talking in green text. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna beat it today. We're on chapter 16 out of 18. It's Friday, Friday, gotta get down on Friday. So they're not really going to show us exactly what happened. Why is she not a ghost anymore? Transformer, fans, operate the starter, balancer. Let's see what happens. Oh, pff, please. Pretend like that song doesn't get stuck in your head every now and then. The video that's bad, and the song that's bad. Too cool for Friday. Better hurry over to Lynne. Can I trigger this and then immediately get over there? Okay, perfect. Looks like I can. Hop on gear. The gear should turn, right? Yeah, that's a ticket. Gourmet race. It's a pretty good, like, Kirby Snoop Dogg remix that was on YTMND forever ago. Fun, 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 fun. It's 4 funs. Yeah, I turned the audio up, so let me know if that helps. It shouldn't be quite as quiet. Yeah, I know, right, Yukipo? I think I mentioned I used Friday in a like fourth wall breaking party insanity event in D&D. It's on YouTube if you look for like, if you just search insanity, you might be able to find it. Missy's here too. Yay! Camilla! No, in my on my channel. You can search within my channel. I think that's the only video I have in there that should come up if you search for that word. Aw. Oh no, cat cam's not set up. Hold on, I'm gonna turn it on real quick. The kitties are snuggling on the couch. 1 second. $720, $270 rather. It's gonna be gigantic for a second. Yeah. Don't worry, I'll fix it. Kitties. Actually get it to work now. Oop. Oop? Question mark? Yeah, I'll move it all the way down here. He's so sleepy. Yeah. Alright, it should work now, hopefully. Cat cam is back on bottom screen DS games. Celebrate. Examine this pipe. Yeah, I'll turn it back on actually, because can't fix the cracks. Can I get to this thing? Oh, just barely. Oh, that's cool. Pipe is also cracked. So we'll have to use this for travel. Maybe not now. See if there's anything I can do with this small fan. What a cute little fan. Okay. Turn on the flashlight. Give her a heads up that we're here. Yay! Right. I'm just gonna leave it on. You guys can do uncat cam to dismiss it if they stop doing anything interesting. Water pressure is too great. Dude, what does water pressure mean? Force water. The door closed. How about the ladder? There you go. There you go, Lynn. You had to scan the room a little bit first. Aw, they're fighting! Get him, Marty! Get him! This is pretty high action for cat cam today. Standing off. Oh, bye, Marty. Hurry, man. Calm your beard. Turn this handle, not sure what it's gonna do. Nothing. Don't think she's gonna have anything new to say. Seems like the kind of thing that you wouldn't normally expect to happen, right? A cat triggered as soon as the cats leave. Bye, cats. Oh, I can't get up here. Okay, I thought I was just short of it. Let's lower the switch. Hooray! The long search is over. Hooray on. Man, don't fall. Couch hype. Finally, it's an empty couch. It is, but the timer never resets, or the counter never resets, so if somebody tried to trigger it like yesterday, it still has 1 out of 3 votes. Is it really? It seems like totally the kind of thing you can do, Sissel. You're all about dorking around with this crap. Although it would make more sense for her to fix it, right? Interesting. Ain't doing with the glove, just convenience of travel. Don't get back down there. I don't think I'd want to if I could. Could try trips. Trick. Ghost. 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 Trick. That didn't do shit. Good. That swing can't do anything with anymore. So we'll talk to her real quick. It still catches it all. Everyone does it all at once. I don't know why I'd want to turn it on. Oh. That was Lynne. That's a cruel question considering the circumstances. Oh, god damn it. Now we're all the way down here. No, it won't trigger it twice. There's a cooldown on it. It's like 45 minutes or something. Jeez, I would have killed Camilla. Body weight of a grown woman falling on her. Splat. Well, maybe they're gonna go with that. Oh no! Up to the top. Alright. Familiar flame. Hey, it's our buddy! How's it going? I'd say it's going pretty badly. Hate taking a bath. Yeah, let's do it. Dog hype. And swap fans. I don't know why. I guess we could swap the small fans for the little fans. That's probably going to end up being part of the solution. Nope, don't get back down. I don't know where we want to take the small fan just yet. Maybe that doesn't do anything just yet. I assume it will eventually, though. Alright, we can swap all of these guys, and they're all broken, right? There's not one that's not broken? Okay. Interesting. Maybe if they're holding on to them, something different will happen. Hey Kevin, how you doing? Happy Friday. Alright, let me try talking to... You can't swim. Fantastic. I already said that, didn't I? Alright, good luck. Alright, well, let's see. Sissel, you may as well get moving. Oh, you're not moving anywhere, are you? Let me see if I can change anything. Those aren't even kind of similar in size. Can Missile do anything for me? Is the big question here. Yet, anyway. I'm just gonna try swapping all of these to see if it like triggers a cutscene or something, you know? They're all pretty much the same at the moment. I might just need to wait for something else to happen, like the water level to rise a little bit. Or for her to use the flashlight, that works too. Yep. Is that just enough for me to reach it? Fantastic. Alright, where are you going, sis? Nothing down here. I can operate the starter again. What does that afford me? I guess it just gets me across the way there. Oh wait, the little fan's gonna have something to do with it, right? Right, so the pistons are gonna have something to do with the fans, right? So we gotta swap stuff around real quick and figure out exactly how they're supposed to interact with each other. The pistons themselves are not interactable, so that's good to know. Makes whatever the solution is a little bit easier. Let's try swapping these and see what happens. Then we'll switch to Sissel and we'll trigger this thing. Big fan probably makes it go out. How large their fans are. Three different sizes of fans. We only have 2 sizes of fans at the moment. Let's go find a third one. Medium fan. These are the same size fans, right? Let me just make sure that the ones that I can access. Okay, so we've got small. Oh, this one's large. Okay. I didn't realize that before. That's good to know. Too easy. Let's swap these. This. Swap these. We need to make her a little staircase. We have to do medium, medium, right? And then small here. Assuming the one at the top matters, which it might not. Okay, we're close to it. I think we need to swap these guys. See what happens here. How about that? Go, 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 go! This is a cool puzzle solution, I like it. Scripted water increases, very good. Oh, I see. One of these shenanigans. So they're spraying, the cracks are in different places. I get it. Yeah. Missiles on the case. I don't even think we need or can use Sissel in this one. Okay, let's study which ones go which way. The wheel is... well, maybe Sissel can turn that wheel to turn one of them off. He might actually have to do that. Let's turn this thing again so we can cross the path. Okay, it's fine, everything's good. I think it's mostly a missile thing. Sissel might be able to turn this wheel. Okay, so she can climb through part of it right now, but not all of it. More relevant, but is he dead, so we can't drink it. Okay, so now we've turned off 2 of them. And... now, if I swap the pipes, changes how the steam comes out. Cracks in each pipe are different. That will come in handy. Okay. Nope, we want to do that. Jump here and then try swapping these guys. That'll do for now. Fantastic. Yeah, the ones that go both ways need to be off, exactly. That's a cool puzzle, I like it. It's got a long ways to go up. I don't know what our next step is. Oh, the hook! I just have to find a way to get Sissel up there. Don't yell at poor Missile. He's a good dog. Alright, Sissel, buddy, pal, take this hook. Nice. Yeah, the animations in this game are still pretty amazing. That's really cool. This is probably one of my favorite puzzles so far. As much as I like the 4 minutes in the past puzzles, like, the time limit can be kind of frustrating. Can't open it. Can't budge, it must be stuck. Maybe some other shenanigans we're gonna have to do here. Everything's fine, everything's good. Oh, is Jowd here to save the day? Whoa, it's a giant claw. The animation, though. You see it's connected by a bunch of, like, little bottles and things? Yeah. True. Can't believe my eyes. Lynne, the little lady, suddenly vanished, leaving only darkness and seawater. They really put effort into the animation. I'm a big fan of it. Save data. Yes. Chapter 17 of 18. Yeah, the music in this game is pretty great. The upended submarine continues to sink slowly but surely, a long, long journey to the bottom of the sea. Yeah, well, that one didn't have any, like... Well, I guess the death was... Stopping the torpedo was timed. It was still about 53 minutes long. Lynne and the little lady found the darkness and the salt water closing in on them, but at the very last second, something saved them. Now it looks down at them quietly. I mean, it's shaped like Ray, so maybe the whole thing about Ray probably being a bad guy is really a red herring. Like, he put a bunch of stuff together and is a kick-ass manipulator. Awesome. Oh, cool. It's making a robot. It's a happy poltergeist robot. What? Is it evil? I seem to have lost my body. Oh, and you there. You're the ghost who's been saving Lynne all evening, aren't you? Got the same hairstyle. Yeah, what's going on with this? Who in the world are you? Oh. He can't hold on to his image any longer. It could be the. You think it would be the manipulator, given that he can make a kick-ass poltergeist robot out of himself. Sissel. I should remember really soon who you are and who I am too. Nani? Is this the meaning of Sissel? Something is stirring my mind. A memory about to emerge. Do I know this man? You don't want to call it a man. It's a poltergeist robot. Poltergear. The room is destroyed. There's a hole in the hull, and it's sinking as we speak. They betrayed me. I was a fool to trust them. Yeah, the piece of the meteorite. Didn't know they had it all figured out. Oh, that meteorite's radiation has two effects on living creatures. It gives power and time. Yeah, tell us all about it. Yeah, that could be cool, Retro. I'm watching that junkyard superintendent do his research. I think I got some of it figured out. The meteorite's radiation gives spirits special powers, possessing a manipulating object. Okay, I'm glad they're addressing this, because I was like, man, if ghosts have had the ability to, like, poltergeist shit throughout all of history, the world would be a pretty fucked up place. Poltergeists are going around changing events all the time, turning back time and finding a way. So it's only a recent phenomenon. Individual differences in the powers we get, and it seems these powers change as time goes by. My powers have changed over these past 10 years. 10 years? We should ask. I thought that they went away at dawn. How do you suppose we got these powers? It's simple. We died while exposed to the energy emitted by the meteorite. Okay, so you don't just have like a special gift if you get these powers. You are near the meteor. The dog must have been near the music box then, right? On that day, 10 years ago. Meteor pierced my heart and I died. I received special powers, the most special. Oh right, he was by the... I forgot that he was in the crater when he got ran over. Poor puppy. That's why I didn't have them when he died the previous time. Cool. Yeah, maybe. How is Sissel close to it, I wonder? Time and back to center around the theme of death, but it's not at all clear. One of the characteristics of that meteorite is its ability to replay the moment of death. Replay the moment of death? Decoy octopus. Photosynthetic. That day, when the fragment pierced my heart, I lost my life. However, because it remained inside of me, the fragment continued to constantly regenerate my body. In other words, my body was continuously cycling between the moments that separated my life and death. What? Nani? Nani desu ka? My body's vital function stopped 10 years ago. My body's time especially stopped the moment just before death. Okay, interesting. Pretty much sums up these last 10 years for me ever since in the park. My body hasn't aged a day, my hair hasn't grown an inch. That's right, he did say he couldn't cut the guy's body with a scalpel. As soon as an incision was made, his body would be regenerated. Magic meteor. Look at revenge on the people who stole our lives. Manipulated the justice minister and made him issue the execution order. I thought he might call off the execution of the last set. Kidnap his daughter, they kidnapped the wrong girl. Objective was to wipe out everybody who had to do with Temsik. Oh. There's a little doctor. I didn't realize that guy was the junkyard super. He seems to have a surprising number of gadgets. I was one of their targets as well, so they told my fragment in here. Oh, I see. Gotcha. Who's the final target? Oh, Lynne. So she's probably going to die at least one more time before the game is done, right? One final target. You weren't there in the park that day 10 years ago. I would have thought of doing something as stupid as taking a hostage. We're still not sure why the protagonist exists as a separate entity from this guy. This was a trap. So this is actually the evil ghost in the form of his own corpse. Didn't recognize me. So he's going to manipulate her to kill him, and then he's going to possess the lamp and be Ray. But what I don't understand is where the protagonist ghost is coming from. Yeah, so he's possessing her. Made you shoot me. To what end, though? I like how they're showing this in the Ghost Vision, too. Such incredible power. Right, because of her own exposure to the missile. Interesting. You'd be wanted for murder, that was my plan. I think that the protagonist ghost has nothing to do with Sissel in the first place. Like, we've been told that that's who we are, because we've seen that the little ghost heads can take on a body if you convince them that that's who they were. I think I'm just some other dead person. I don't know who I am yet, though. I showed up. Oh, maybe he's not Ray, because he seems surprised by that whole situation. Spectre and White were responsible for that one. I should find out about Temsik sooner or later, sure. Doesn't answer the number one question. I love that they pose the question at the very beginning of the game, who am I, right? But I'm pretty sure that we're not Sissel. Up to the phone line. No communication cables this deep. Coffin for the dead. That's an unusual type of coffin. Not a coffin for an alive person. Yeah, I still don't know what the lamp is. I was pretty sure it was going to be Sissel. Feeling bad for the villain, huh? That must be a localization thing, the coffin for the dead comments. Yeah, we had no memory in the beginning. I think that's important. Retro. Sometimes a lamp is just a lamp. Yeah. No, I think that that's the key thing, is that the lamp shaped our memories and told us that we were Sissel, but I don't think that we are. I think we're somebody else entirely. Everybody we meet also doesn't have a memory. They've spent a lot of time reinforcing that plant. That's a good question. Wait a minute. Oh, this song is pretty sweet. Yeah. Right, and that seemed to be a surprise, unless if he was lying to us just now. That was my suspicion, that he was going to be the lamp. Apparently not. Oh, we get to use his powers too? Torpedo. Yep. But it's something that we've never questioned, right? The story's been very careful not to suggest that we should question our own ghost's memory here. Why is this machine showing grapes at me? Missile so happy. Yeah, that was when D-Rock had put Silent Hill 2 on the schedule. I remember the machine is busted. Key to our plan is for Tito, kind of a missile. Good to talk to her. I can't control any of the other folks. Phone's not going to do anything, but hey, why not? Oh wait, actually, okay. Don't have an external phone line. Videos can be launched manually with these switches, and there are 2 tubes, so there should be 1 more left. He did mention having her open it for us. Cool. Move this switch. Can't do it with my powers alone. So let's try to also use Missile's powers. And swap the switches, right? Lend me your strength, Missile. Yeah, dog. Yeah. Cool. Makes sense. Let's trick it up. Who is the lamp? I know, right? Slowly sinking. Okay, here we go. Hey, Namaku. Having some fun here on Friday. We're gonna wrap up Ghost Trick, I think. If we beat it early, we'll do a little bit of Demon Souls. If we're... Well, I'm willing to run over by about an hour today if we need to go over to finish it. See how long these final puzzles are. Yeah, I agree, Retro. But who was Phone? Have you played this before? Missile can't go. Duddy. Missile. Alright, well that makes the whatever the next puzzle is a little bit more simple then, right? Yeah, I hadn't played it before Twitch. It's really cool. It's by the Phoenix Wright folks. It's sort of a similar kind of game where there's a lot of dialogue, so it's sort of like a visual novel, but it's punctuated by these cool ghost puzzles where you move around and do little poltergeisty actions to change the past. Hey, thanks for the host, Kodiak. Hey, man. Yeah, I can't recommend this game enough. Someone mentioned this is not just for DS now, right? You can pick this up for... I mean, I got it on Amazon for like 20 bucks or something, if you do have a DS or a 3DS. But I think it's on iOS or Android or something. See each other then, don't worry. Camilla! Aw, Missile's gonna come after all. Missile's power, he's a ghost of a dog, and he has the ability to swap similarly shaped objects, so you could like swap the positions of a baseball and a basketball, for example, solve puzzles. He also has a much bigger like range to jump between objects that he's possessing. Sissel has a shorter range, he can't swap stuff, but he can do little poltergeisty things like make them shake or make a box open. I'll never forget you, no matter what happens. How is Cities Skylines, Kodiak? You can check out and see the, like what the actual gameplay is like. So far it's just been story, right? 12 seconds are lasting an eternity. I tried to think of a way to save Lynne and the little lady the whole time. Very good. Power of Twitch, right? If you want to check out the rest of it, it's on YouTube too. See how we got to this point. If you ever hurting for that premium Marstead content. Oh, cool! Oh, that's clever. I like how that just happened in cutscene. I heard it's like a strictly better SimCity. Ray of light, huh? Oh no! Jowd is dead? And what's left of Sissel? Told Detective Jowd about everything that happened on the submarine. He's afraid of my powers. What? You followed us here too? Yomiel? What? Possibly forget. Yeah, Lynne's at 5 deaths now. Alias I use for my deal with them. Yeah. Tell me who the hell I am. About Yomiel. You're a top systems engineer. I'm a top Pomeranian, you know. Yes, you are, Missile. Who's a good dog? Who's a good boy? There was a funny post on Reddit recently that was like 2 dogs dating, and the lady dog says something like, "I'll be honest with you, I'm really into bad boys," and the guy dog says, "This date is over." Best in the industry, that's how I got roped into joining that project. Project aimed at reorganizing the nation's top secret information. Okay, so we've heard about this plot before. The rock star who was singing about national secrets for some reason. Multi-dimensional programming theory. That's joined the project by an agent of the government. That he's a software engineer is kind of a surprise. Challenging job. Project was also the target of a secret plot. Never thought for the life of me I'd ever have to deal with spies. Name of a certain programmer emerges as a suspect. I was the guy who built the core of the system. He escaped from the interrogation room and took Lynne as hostage. 10 years ago. My soul was split from my body and I lost everything. I was sealed in eternal darkness. Because he got hit by a meteorite. I existed in this world, no question about that. But nobody noticed my presence. Does he have like unlimited reach? I didn't help anybody. Not even the passage of time could heal my pain. Only made it worse. It's a pretty sweet theme too. The little double bass part is cool. The way Lynne described it was exactly right. Sinking slowly toward the bottom of an endless sea. Overwhelming feeling of loneliness and despair. But you're gonna get redeemed, robot ghost. You should still be pretty pissed at him for that. You did, like, murder your wife. Infinite loneliness. Use these powers to make a deal. Tell me about the deal. What would you get out of it? A new life? The pain. Ability to control bees. I just wanted a physical receptacle for my soul, a name, an identity, in everyday life. I wanted to grow old in a society that would accept me. And finally, I wanted to die, surrounded by a loving family. That's the kind of life I asked them for. I couldn't hope for anything more than that. To make it all come true, I knew it would take a lot of money and power. I asked the government to help me. It was a betrayal. Tell me about that betrayal. Sent spies in this country and researched my powers on their own. Oh, interesting. I like this concept. This comes up, it's like season 3 of Buffy too, where there's this like weird supernatural thing, and like inevitably the government's going to come in and try to understand it and take advantage of it and weaponize it, right? Why didn't they just steal the hunk of the meteorite from the park? Couldn't. Nutty. After the manipulator incidents, research was conducted in this country as well. Report was submitted to the government about the source of the manipulator's power. The animations in this game are just on point. If you played Phoenix Wright before, you know, you sort of... Your reward for playing that game, or one of your rewards, is the crazy, like, meltdown animations for the characters when you prove that they're lying in court. In this one, it's seeing all the crazy... high frame rate, like out of this world style animations for the characters. They put a lot of work into it. The park under surveillance. Surveillance, huh? Armed agents there at all times. What? Don't tell me the leaflet guy is an agent. Oh, okay. He's just a plain old weird person. Very good. At least they didn't do everything's a twist, right? Silent battlefield. Working on a plan to destroy the park to secure the meteorite. Let's see. Yeah, if we finish early, we'll play some Demon Souls. Bring Detective Jowd back to life. We promised Ms. Lynne we'd save them. Never give up. Friendship is magic. You know it not, Sissel. Yeah, so one of the things we can do in addition to being a fancy poltergeist is if somebody dies, we can go back to 4 minutes before their death, travel back in time to try to save them. It's kind of cool. I think the significance of 4 is the superstition in Japan around the number 4 sounding the same, or it either is pronounced the same way or the kanji looks similar to the word for death. Either or. Both. I'm not feeling bored to launch us away, Detective. We'll run out soon, and that will be our destination. You're trapped here, too. The blue meanie guy does not give a shit. He's a robot! What? Robot doesn't give a shit. Remote controlled robot. Look at that alive. Commander Sith likes to provide any possible. Same pronunciation. Yeah, it's the same in Chinese. There's a similar superstition. I think they do something like the dumb thing they do in the West where, you know, hotels won't have a 13th floor labeled. I think they do that with the 4th floor. Oh, jeez. Okay. He got shot to death. He's a robot, that means we can possess him, though, right? Possibility. There must be a chance here somewhere. Take a chances. Ah, they don't like 9 either, I see. Ghost. Trick. Yomiel shell. There's no aura in his body. Oh yeah, the fragment's gone. Figured it out. I know what this possibility, no matter how small, is that they're afraid of. My time was perpetually stopped thanks to the power of Temsik. So what does that mean? Get it, your body won't come back to life anymore. The moment the Temsik fragment was removed, my shell became a regular corpse. Oh, we can go back to 4 minutes before his death. That's pretty cool. I say this all the time when we've been playing Ghost Trick, but I really like this tendency in Japanese media to start with a really simple premise and then just explore it as much as possible. Like, you know, establish an idea, establish the rules for that idea, and then explore every possible implication of it, and then build a story around that. Whereas I feel like a lot of Western media does the opposite, starts with a story and then builds its systems to serve the story. So Death Note is like that. The story that Edge of Tomorrow is based on is like that. Played some video games that kind of do the same thing. Some of the story in the Kingkiller Chronicles is like that too, as a Western example. Fell back to the cracks of time for what seemed like forever, and then I saw it, the final death at the end of this long night. Who am I? I've seen all the clues. All I have to do now is remember. It's a neat twist. So we're going to go back and change everything, because we get to go back to when he originally died, right? Oh, okay. Chapter 18, Ghost Trick. When was Yomiel's death? It was 10 years ago when the meteorite first fell. You have to remember your name. Anonymous Ghost is filled with determination. Now we're here at the scene of that death. The start of it all is about to replay itself. Temsik Park before death. Okay. I wonder if we have to swap the position of those eggs and machines. Hey, it's little Lynne. We know she's not going to die here. It might be at the end of her death count. Yeah, exactly. Because the meteorite made him live forever. I like that they planted that a couple... well, they planted it a couple times. They established that his corpse would regenerate a long time ago. Then they made it very clear what was going on with him being, like, permanently preserved a chapter or two ago. So this isn't just like an 11th hour reveal, which is nice. calm down and drop that weapon. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. No, you won't. You're a big old softie. Looks like a plunger. It's a kitty. Yeah, I'm not sure, Sornus. I think the fragment was preventing us from ever going into his body to go back in time. So that what the fragment really did is just preserved his corpse for a long time and kept him from counting as a corpse. So I guess he dies at this moment, but within like a nanosecond or something, he becomes a preserved shell instead of being a corpse. Yeah, I think we have seen that cat before. I'm sure that it's not just for funsies inclusion, it's going to be important to the story. Oh man, maybe Sissel is actually a cat. Sissel and Missile. Friends forever. Change all of our fates completely. Yeah, I guess we'll find out. I'm definitely suspicious. The cat could be Ray as well. They might just never address who Ray is, but I feel like it's a crazy thing to introduce at the beginning, never really revisit after the fact. My fate is to die here, then I accept that. Let's get started. Trick time. Let's see what this says here. How are we gonna save you? Let me just wander off somewhere. That would solve everything. Do something with a sweet potato? Roasting a sweet potato, okay. What kind of childhood did this girl have? That's a good question. I don't think I've ever hung out alone in a park with a boombox and a sweet potato. Okay. See if there's things that we can swap, right? Roasted sweet potato. The roasted sweet potato shape definitely matches some of the other stuff that's here. Like, I think it'll match the basket eventually, right? Can't get up there yet. Oh, her headphones, maybe? No. Can't get up there yet either. Alright, let's just chill with her for a while. We'll see if somebody moves and lets us get places. It's ready. Is this a thing in Japan, roasting sweet potatoes in plungers? Salmon, sweet potato. You even forgot what a sweet potato is? It's a root vegetable. It's good. Jowd. Even in the final epic mission, we can't hesitate talking about how delicious sweet potatoes are. Made her drop the sweet potato. Fate change! Nice. It's like a checkpoint. Roasting sweet potatoes in piles of burning leaves might be a Japanese thing. I hope so, because I have no idea what it is otherwise. Try rocking this thing. There's another sweet potato in the water. We can try spraying this nozzle. Wait, let's try it again. Oh, I thought that would move the sweet potato. It might be too late now, we'll see. Early than late. Fortunately, they let us go right back to this point. I like sweet potato fries. I don't like the consistency of like just like a baked potato, for example, or mashed potatoes. Something that's mushy like that. It's got to be crispy. So if it's like really crispy, thin sweet potato fries, those are really good. Like potato wedges, I'm not a fan of. Let's rock. Let's try to time this thing a little bit better. Yeah, that's the ticket. Oh, we were supposed to ride it though. Oops. Let's try it again. I especially don't like sweet potato fries. Oh, that's a bummer. Pretty good with honey. I see. Alright, good, go! Ghost! Go. Ride the sweet potato. Fantastic. Hold up. Going to get you out of dodge for a second so Sissel can interact with this thing. Spray hide. Look at that sweet potato. It's the same shape. That's not a sweet potato, that's a Mino. He should be just close enough to be able to swap them now. Okay, so Sissel, get out of dodge. Oh, he can't, can he? He can't quite reach that far. Try having them talk. Yeah, he can't quite reach from here. There's nowhere for Sissel to go. Oh wait, I see. Okay, hold up. We got this. You gotta spray higher and then immediately pop into it. Yeah, and then Missile can go here, and then we gotta get Sissel out. If we can. Yeah, the problem is we can't swap their positions, right? Wait, I think I know what to do. Oh, I think we'll do this. Right? Can you reach that? Oh, fantastic. Okay. Spray. Then Ghost. Trick. Yeah! See what happens after we've done that. That was quite a sight to see. This park just got a new feature. Savory and sweet combos. Have you had chicken and waffles? I wasn't expecting to like that. Like, I usually prefer savory to sweet, but chicken and waffles is really good. Yeah, I agree. I prefer crispy hash browns, Kevin. Give us a fate change? No, really? Has to be a way. Can I make this thing spray again? Can see why not. The overwhelming presence of the Mino. Hold on. I don't think Sissel can go anywhere. But Missile totally can, right? So he can't get quite up there. Do something about the friends. Sure. That's a nozzle that I don't think we need to interact with. I don't think that Missile can go anywhere, though. Can Sissel get up there? Just barely not. Let's see if there's anything else that Missile can do. Headphones, I don't think so. Basket doesn't quite reach. Can't swap the nozzles, right? Yeah. 100% sure that I can't access these. Can't get that. We have to wait for something to change before we do anything. Oh wait, I think that's the important step there. I think we gotta get Mino up in the top right. That's okay, we've learned something new. We've seen that it splits through that thing. Okay, we'll see how much of it's gonna have me do again. After fate change. Where is it gonna consider the fate change though? Oh, surprisingly far back, okay. Okay, we're good. Everything's fine, everything's good. Knock this thing down. I think we don't want it to fall straight down. We want it to block the missile, right? Or the meteorite, I should say. Okay, now... Missile, you're gonna get out of there for a sec. Sissel, you're gonna go down here. Turn you on. You're gonna jump into the potato. Hit the trick. Okay. Now I think what we really want to do... Can you reach them from here? Good. But he's still inside of this, which we don't want. Let's swap him and then swap to the right. It lets us. Good, that's what we wanted to do. I thought we might want to do that last time as well. Temsik recommends smash with the glass liner on its way down. Fate should change. Let's see what happens. The chili pepper ice cream is actually pretty good. Now the question is now, do we need to do anything else? I feel like we must, right? These are almost identical. Maybe we have to be ready to do something here once it lands. I think we want to be ready to get it out of the way once it lands, so we want to have this thing running. Let's see what happens here. Now the thing's gonna land and crush everybody. What's in its path? Oh no! But then does he die? And do we get to... There's a shot through his leg. Cruel Twists of Fate weren't over yet. Put the gun down. If you don't, you're gonna shoot him. I stole his life away with my own hands. Yeah, shot in the dick. The bullet stopped in midair. Let's swap it with something. Stop this bullet. There must be something with the same shade as a bullet around here. Basket? The sweet potato. Stop the bullet, we still couldn't save him. My fate of getting pierced to the back might not have changed, but I'm still alive. I'm just unconscious. Alright, fantastic. As long as I'm alive, that's good enough for me. Wheel of Fate is still slowly turning. Yeah, because now Jowd has the... Oh shit, you gotta be kidding me. No! I think we can stop that one from happening. We can redo her last 4 minutes as many times as it takes. After death would be erased, but her memory would remain like a scar on her psyche. I mean, she's already died like 4 times, or 5 times, dude. But I guess if she's a kid, then it would really stress her out. She seems to be dealing with it okay as an adult. With 3 kinds of power among us, we might be able to fight this battle. This battle against the fate of death. Use your power to manipulate this. Okay, I think I got it. Make it spray as if your life depended on it. Give it your all. Got it. Alright! Missile! I think you know the answer to that. Like that they make you do it too. Alright, what is Yomiel's plan here? Swap! Oh, it helped alright. Those few seconds are exactly what I wanted. Your turn. Oh, that's a cool ending. He's gonna possess his own body. And then, because he can possess living people. And then he's going to use it to save a little girl, and he'll die anyway, but his death will mean something. That's pretty cool. Nice. Crunch. Wow, that's cool. Nice. Good for you, Yomiel. I do enjoy that storyline of the person with the death wish who gets the opportunity to make their death mean something, you know? Is your knee okay? No, it's screwed up. So now Detective Jowd's gonna have a bunch of kick-ass time travel ghost powers, right? Yeah, right, Cucumber. If he'll let us. Doing my job. Detective's badge. We give them to children who have been very brave. Aww. Shot in the head by a sweet potato, right? Yeah, the coroner's report's gonna look a little weird for this one. Oh, it blew right through his leg? Okay. Yay! Yeah. Don't really know. When I came to you, my body was already moving all by itself, so somebody else was controlling me. Glad it happened. Good for you. Yeah, exactly, sort of. It's a kitty! Who's going to be not irrelevant to the story here. I think that the main character ghost is going to end up being the cat. They're going out of their way to not show us the cat's face, too. His face just changed in a big way. What? The name Sissel echoes in my head. That's my real name! I'm the cat! Holy shit! Oh man, I kinda wanna go back and watch the first episode to see if that's planted. I bet it is. I'm pulling up my part 1 playthrough. Yeah, cat hype. Remember now?
Meow, 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 meow.
Sissel and Missile, cat and dog, friends forever. Oh yeah, cool. I'll have to watch the beginning again. Weak and all alone in the world. Yeah, that's really cool. I like it. In celebration, have some Marty. Meow. Aw, poor kitty. So she was just trying to, or the Sissel was just trying to save his owner too, in the way that Missile was before. Explains why Sissel can't read. Yeah, that's cool too. And is surprised by that fact. And doesn't remember a bunch of stuff that he should know. Just managed to reach out a hand at him. My soul had transferred to the black kitten who never was. Lived as a cat with you for a while. Aw. Poor kitty. I know, right? Went back to being just a cat, and then the man got his body back. Right, Retro? I don't know if we're gonna find out. It could still end up being Yomiel. Bad Sissel. Coming to you, Yomiel. That's a really fun twist. I certainly wasn't expecting it at all. Something important he had lost, along with his life. His fiancée. 10 years were very happy for me, but they weren't happy for the man. There was nothing I could do for him. Biggest switch is that the main character is actually a cat. And that it's the meteor that's responsible for all the time travel ghost magic shenanigans. Yeah, the last 3 chapters have a lot of stuff going on. Wanted light. Distorted artificial light. If it's any coincidence that all of the entities that can ghost tricks names end in L. Right. Yeah, this game's really cool, truly. I'm digging it. I hope they make another one. Like, the team that's still around, right? It's the Phoenix Wright folks, and they're still making Phoenix Wright games, aren't they? It's the kitty. Oh, that's right. The kitty gets out of the little box. That's what causes him to fall in the first place. I forgot about that. Realize something horrible. What? Oh, that's awful. The first bullet shot the cat. Oh, in the presence of the radiation, sure. Okay. Yeah, there had to be some importance for her missing. I should have thought about that. Because I thought that corpse was me. It was the only corpse I could see at the time, but as it turns out, it wasn't the only dead body. Just behind that corpse. Why didn't you stop me? Couldn't even if I wanted to. Control all kinds of things from the living to the dead, but even so, there are some things you can do that I can't. Can't even rewind time, let alone change the fate of a death. Oh, that's unique to the kitty. Aww. Thanks to your powers, I just tagged along. Yeah, this game's pretty great. Big fan. I think it's I like it better than Phoenix Wright. Phoenix Wright is goofy, and it fits that story. And this game's silly too. Like, I mean, you are like a time traveling cat that poltergeist shit to solve crime and save lives, but. Hey Wilson, how you doing? Fate averted. Plan for revenge ended in failure. I think I understand now what you've been feeling these 10 years. She saved me from the darkness. The new 10 years later was just born. Yeah, what the hell's going on? That would have changed everything, right? The memories of us will remain. Oh, that's cool. That's the way this Game of the Dead works, huh? Fates will no longer be interconnected. It'll be like we never met. When that happens, I just want to say one thing. Stole away your life with my own hands. I'm sorry. It's a thing of the lost past with a very Japanese phrasing. Oh, really? Cucumber? That's cool. Yeah, no, I didn't pick up on it at all. I think if I had gone back and watched the first episode, I may have caught it. The 2 shots and then the cat getting up and out. Giant doggy. Home, huh? Sounds good. Sorry to keep you waiting. Yep, Lynne is at 5 deaths. Very nearly 6 deaths there, but we prevented it. 5.5. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Missile. So if you go back and like watch a playthrough of this, knowing the twists, I mean, it sounds like there's little hints peppered throughout the whole thing, setting you up for it. Thank you to chat for being cool and not spoiling this one. It could have been easy to... people were saying that they figured it out, but they didn't say what their guess was. Oh yeah, what the hell? Retro, you're gonna get your answer. Ray, in case you've forgotten. I know that. I know all about you. Who are you? Another version of tonight's events. I thought Ray was somewhat self-serving. Yeah, technically she should be 0 now. Oh, is he the first guy we killed? Yeah, see, this was my theory that earlier on that there's this like unbroken chain of timey-wimey changes going way back throughout history. At least to the original meteor strike. So maybe they'll just cut it off at Ray, but they're all like doing things to set up the present. Yeah, so it's like it's almost an entire different game, a prequel. In the process. Yeah, so Ray already basically had an entire game that he went through to set everything up so that Sissel could change history as well, is my expectation. However, desperately reached out his paws. That's when a miracle occurred. Right, because the dog died right next to Yomiel, and he had the radiation. But only in this version of the timeline. Unable to save his mistress. Still wasn't anything he could do. He was left behind with the man in the red deep sea. He went back. He went back to the world of 10 years before, to the moment of the man's death. Yeah, right. Brave little toaster. Wait until that night came again. Oh, wow. So, Missile the dog spent 10 years as a ghost. Aww. Aww. 10 years is a very long time in dog years. The little old missile animation. Yeah, thanks for linking that trope. I was about to say E10. Oh, it's such a cool concept. This is an awesome twist. Now, what I don't remember is if during the I'm trying to remember if during the very first mission if we saw him swap something for us. Over the course of the long years, my powers changed. Like, they did plant that earlier. Because I couldn't. Individual differences in my powers, I couldn't do anything as he could. Yeah, so again, good storytelling that about 20 minutes ago they just made a throwaway comment that the powers can change over time. So it wasn't a frustrating, like, 11th hour reveal here. Yeah, no, it's a really good. I think that they set you up for it to be a red herring, and those are some of my favorite stories where there's a really believable red herring, and you think you're so smart for figuring it out. Trying to jump to one in my mind. How did you know so much about me? We had met before on that first night, the first time around. Yeah, how so? Miss Lynne just lost her life at the junkyard at the edge of town. Followed the ghost world past the junkyard and came upon an incredible scene. Twisting and twiddling desk lamp. My first stand on end. Oh, okay. So it's a like a closed time loop. Cat refused to help. Oh, so the dog had to convince him that he wasn't a cat because cats are fucking useless. Right? Yeah. Communism is just a red herring. Right path doing that. Both benefit. The right path would be the path to the man in red, to Yomiel. Yeah, the time limit was bullshit. If I hadn't done that, you wouldn't have found out the truth tonight. Man red would have been sealed away at the bottom of the sea forever. Been all over. Completely made up. A little naughty of me. Okay. Yeah, so somebody was talking about the whole Dawn thing and how they were frustrated about it because it didn't make sense. Well, there you go. It's made up. Now it's time to say farewell. These past 10 years will cease to exist, and I with them. I always knew you could do it, and so you did. Thank you. Bottom of my heart. The ghost missile still ages. He's all badass looking. That's what doggies do. Aw. Yay! Nobody but us knew what had really happened in the town. Back to a new presence. Yeah, so we're gonna see. We're gonna do a cute little epilogue with what everybody's up to now. How come it's dark? Dog respect. Yay, it's gonna actually be a birthday present instead of someone getting murdered. Hooray! That still seems really dangerous. Sissel's there. Yeah, me neither, Yukipo. That was a cool twist. It sounded like there were plenty of plants for it, though, if you were paying attention. Or if you went back and once you knew that there was a mystery afoot, watch the very beginning. Mom is still okay. Hooray! Yeah, right. Yeah, Missile should be fine in this universe. We're a toy badge forever. Is this the meaning of detective? Destiny, huh? Infinite ammo. Yeah, Lynne dies of old age someday. Go 4 minutes prior. Still a kitten? Oh. He's an infinite kitten. Sissel. Hey, she's okay. Hooray! And we're gonna eat a whole chicken. It's gonna be great. Destiny led you here somehow, too. I don't know. She remembers everything. I learned something. Their fates, their lives are all interconnected, somewhere, somehow, in some way. This is my new fate. Did they say, I was hoping for Idris Elba as James Bond, but I think somebody mentioned that that ship had sailed, that it was too late. Oh, Cumberbatch would be, I don't know if I'd like Cumberbatch as Bond. I like Benedict Cumberbatch a lot. Yeah, right, Yukiko? Yay! We beat Ghost Trick. So we're gonna let the credits play out here. That means the vote for the shorter than 30-hour game will terminate tonight. That high frame rate animation. Holy shit. Because there's less high frame rate. I can see Cumberbatch's queue. Nothing like it, baby. So check out the vote spreadsheet at vote.marstead.com and vote for your favorite game. You have until midnight Pacific tonight to pick one, so that's about 9 hours from now. You can also enter a mass vote request. There's a lot of seer points sitting out there. Like we can just show you who's got the top 10. There's certainly more than enough for some people to come in and snipe it. So be wary. I will process mass vote requests as long as they happen before midnight. I can check the timestamp and when you update the spreadsheet. I'll probably do it tomorrow morning and post an announcement in Discord as to who the winner is. The bidding is already open for the slot. So this is where you can add your own game to the spreadsheet. It still hasn't get voted up by everybody else for us to play it. That bidding is at 1,000 sphere points right now. You can type !bid followed by your sphere point amount. That would have to be a game that's shorter than 30 hours and has at least a 7 in either the user or critic categories on Metacritic. So most games are okay. If you have questions about it, just let me know. Everyone eats infinite chicken. Yeah, and then once the credits wrap up, we'll take a short break and we'll switch over. We'll play a couple hours of Demon Souls to round out the time today. People could also use the power of teamwork. People have been hoarding for a while. I'm working on a system to reward spending points. I've just recently found out a way that I can create a database of votes so I can see who all has spent points on what. And I maybe, still haven't worked exactly out how I'm going to do this. This is thanks to some new features they added to Deepbot. I might be able to set it up so that once you reach certain thresholds of points spent, I can give you a reward to incentivize people spending their points quickly rather than holding on to them forever. So I'll give everyone an update if I come up with that. We'll go in the Discord or something. Power of friendship, hope and love. Something like that. I might be able to do something cooler, like spend a certain number of points and get a beat sprite, but that would have to be a really high threshold. You can spend with confidence now. My log error is already running, so as of today, I was testing it before stream. Yeah. No, we'd probably do something that's cooler than that. Right. Yeah, I like that game, Saucer. I hope they do another Ghost Trick game. I really like the mechanics, and I feel like there's still lots of design space around, since they established that all the ghosts have different powers. So they could do another one that has, you know, more people that you're working with, or different powers that aren't just like swapping objects. Lots of stuff I can think of. Yeah, mass votes will go into it as well, Mega Man. That's a solution I'm still working on. I have all of that logged in the voting spreadsheet, so I can use that. Yeah, I like that E10. Has Capcom had games that haven't been, like, what's a recent Capcom title that didn't get localized? I was under the impression that they were still getting plenty of Capcom games over here. Sega's had that problem, right? We still don't have some of the Valkyria Chronicles sequels officially over here. Love, peace, and pigeons. Oh, is Monster Hunter on PC in Japan? Oh, that sounds really cool, Kami. Is it on Netflix? This guy's dance. How's Yomiel getting out today? Canadian networks. What's that, Sornus? He's in the prison. Awesome. Your time's up. Yeah, no, it made me sad too. Poor kitty. I'm glad the story ended up working out for him. Here's a happy kitty who gets too much attention. Mr. Marty. He's so soft and furry. The Yomiel on the Painter's Coat is pretty cool. What, is it because I'm paying attention to you, Marty? Is that why you're leaving? You've been sitting there for like an hour. Fine. Goofy cat.
Oh, it's because I sat up slightly. You think I'm about to eat you? That's really not here. Nope. Gotta wait a little bit, buddy. You can eat sooner now since we changed the stream schedule. Chill out.
Tap. This will be a good cat name. Bye, Marty. Aw. Andrea calls that corporal snuggling. Just go and hug the cat. All right, guys, we're going to take a short break to switch over to Demon Souls. Now, I will warn you, my capture card is not a fan of my PS3, so there is a chance that stream will crash while I'm switching. Hopefully it won't. If it does, though, it'll come back in just a couple minutes. So we'll be back shortly.